Good afternoon, my friends. It is your boy Big B. It is Tuesday, the day after Labor Day, and I'm taking a quick break. Just finished wrapping up some reports for my client, and on my break, I was surfing through Facebook and I saw something that kind of disturbed me. I saw a bunch of my friends who seem to be particularly having a lot of health issues these days. And what I wanted to tell you guys is health issues are directly attributed to lack of good nutrition or poor nutrition. One of the specific things that is happening more and more in our society these days is people have forgot about moderation. I'm not telling you got to be like me and go to the gym 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, drink a gallon of water a day, and do all the things that I do. What I'm saying is do things in moderation. Don't overeat. When you eat, just eat till you're full enough. If you're going to eat sweets, eat it early. If you're going to eat fried foods, eat it early. Try to eat lighter in the evenings and try to make your last meal at least an hour to 2 hours before you go to bed. I'm not saying be like me. There's plenty of people I know, like I said, that are my friends. One of my friends' grandfathers, he smoked and drank all his life. Every night he had 2 beers, and he smoked probably a third of a pack of cigarettes a day. He liked to smoke. He enjoyed it. So that's quality of life. Guess what happens? If he stops smoking because it's something he enjoyed, he's going to increase cortisol, which is going to make bad fat come to his body. It's a stress hormone. And so it's therefore better for him to moderate it and have, 5 or 6 cigarettes a day, have his 2 beers, but offset it by drinking at least a gallon of water a day and being physically active. This guy was a farmer, so he didn't have a problem with being physically active. I'm not saying don't have what you don't want to have. Life is about enjoyment too. It's about balance though. You got to figure a way to balance things out. You don't have to go to extremes like me. I'm just a sicko who likes to push myself as hard and as far as I can, and that's just my personality. If someone says, hey, there's a easy path, a moderate path, and a hard path, I'm going to take the hardest just because that's me. I like to push myself. I like to challenge myself. I like to do things other people can't. I'm not saying be like me. What I'm saying to you is, though, to focus and pay attention to your health. Your quality of life is all dependent on that. So one of my good friends just passed away from high school. His name was David Herndon. I'm not sure why, but I just know he's the same age as me, and he passed away at Saturday. He's the 41st person, may God rest his soul, that I know to pass. And a lot of people are passing away because they weren't taking good care of themselves. They're not watching out for what they're doing. So all I'm asking you guys to do is just take small steps. Drink at least a gallon of water a day. Water doesn't cost anything. Drink a gallon of water a day. It flushes out fat, keeps your liver clean, keeps your kidneys clean. If you can't afford or don't like to eat organic, try to at least eat one meal that has a lot of leafy greens and has a lot of good things in it if you're going to offset bad. Try to balance things out. Again, if you're going to eat bad stuff all the time, at least eat it in proportion. Don't eat until you're full. Don't eat it up until the time you go to sleep, and try to get those bad calories in early in the day while you're still active and moving, rather than eating them all and then going to sleep at night. If you're going to work out ever, if you have to realize that you have to incorporate it in your life. It's got to, just like going to work every day, you've got to incorporate it. Because starting and stopping is really bad on your body. It stresses your body out a lot. Just try to start off moderately and understand that you're going to need a nutritionist, because you cannot go and templatize and just do what works for one person is not going to work for you. My diet and my training and the way I eat and the way I drink and my level of activity for my age and my muscle mass and my BMI is not going to be the same as yours. So I can't give you advice. That's why when everyone asks me, I always tell them, go talk to my nutritionist. I refer them, go get a nutritionist, do it the way you have to do it. Another thing is, you don't have to look like everybody else. There are plenty of people who, quote unquote, look out of shape, but let me tell you something about their numbers. Their cholesterol is phenomenal. Their blood pressure is phenomenal. It's not about looks. It's about how you feel and what your doctor tells you. Then the looks part is up to you. If it's something that makes you happy and it's quality of your life, then do it. Don't do it just because everyone else is doing it. Don't do it because you see me doing it. It's what's good for me and my fit, because it's what makes me happy. And that's what I like to do. I like to bodybuild. I like to be lean. I like to, that's my personal thing. But don't compare it to me. Do what's right for you and what makes you happy in your life. If you want your clothes to fit better, then yeah, go out and start doing some exercise, but you're going to need help. You got to get a personal trainer, nutritionist. Otherwise, you're going to waste a lot of time. You're going to get discouraged. You may injure yourself. So take the time and make the investment in yourself. The only reason I'm saying this is because continually I keep seeing people, a lot of my older friends that are my age or older, Their parents are in the hospital right now. That baby boomer generation ate a lot of TV dinners, a lot of fast food, a lot of sugar, and they're all in the hospital from things that they could have done that, from preventable things. A lot of them have lung cancer. A lot of them have problems from obesity, type 2 diabetes, being obese and overweight. And what I'm saying is we can do better in our generation to not do that to our kids, our friends, our family, our loved ones. I mean, here's the thing. Don't be that person that is sitting there regret and feeling sorry for yourself because you're in the hospital 15, 20 years from now because you couldn't control what you put in your mouth, or because you didn't work out enough, or you didn't exercise enough, or you didn't eat healthy enough. You don't have to be there. You don't have to be that person. You don't want to put that strain on your family, your friends, your loved ones. Don't be selfish. Even if you don't want to do it for yourself, do it for other people. I know that sounds opposite because people are always like, do it for yourself, but I'm just telling you, when I see people torn up, they're missing time from work, they're having to go in their pockets and spend all this money on their family members who didn't take care of themselves. That's not a way, after you've raised your kids all your life, you don't want to put that burden on your children, do you? You don't want to put that on the people you love and care about. You didn't work all your life really hard to, go out living in a hospital bed or using a walker or a cane because you're too overweight because you didn't stop to eat in moderation and get enough exercise. Finish strong. You started life strong. You worked all your ass off. Finish strong. Like my buddy Dave at the gym. He's 80 years old. Spent 20 years in the Marine Corps, retired a major. That dude is in the gym for 4 hours a day. He's retired. He does an hour of cardio, and then for 3 hours, he's doing machines. Yes, is that a little excessive? But guess what? That's his social time. He's fighting to live. He's fighting. He's lean. He's strong. He's happy, and he loves it, and he enjoys it. And that's what he's doing. He's nobody's burden. He's not in the hospital. He's not crippled. He's not, those are the kind of things to me that are awesome. And again, you have to do what's right for you. I watched a documentary the other day, and there was a couple. They're very well off. They have no children. They said they love to eat fast food, 3 meals a day. They're both obese. They're 300 something pounds. They both have type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure. That's the choice that they made. They said they don't like to eat clean. They don't want to work out. They like it. They enjoy it. To each their own. But what I'm saying to you is the end result is there's people going to be in the hospital. They're not going to be able to work. They're not going to have anyone to take care of themselves. And they're going to die probably a pretty bad way. So all I'm saying is I'm not judging you. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just giving you some advice because I'm sick of seeing good people out there have all these health issues when they can control it. You can have your beer. You can have your alcohol. You can have all those things. Just don't do them in excess and offset them with something. Drink water every day, a gallon. If you're going to drink, pick a weekend. Don't drink Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Just drink Saturday night. Drink until you have a good buzz and be done with it. That's all I'm saying, guys. Is I see a lot of people out there not taking and not being health conscious. Just watch what you eat. Sugar is 10,000 times more addicting than cocaine. They did in New England Journal of Health, they did a study on rats and mice. And they put sugar water, and then they put cocaine. And the mice and the rats chose sugar every time over cocaine. That's how powerful sugar is and how much we're addicted to it. And all that high glucose that we eat is immediately stored as fat, and this is what causes type 2 diabetes. And now they're linking the plaque that causes Alzheimer's to obesity and too much sugar in our systems, in our blood. So all I'm saying is, guys, take these things into account because of the people around you that love and care about you, your family, your friends, your loved ones, even if you don't care enough about yourself. Like when I was younger, the reason I was bodybuilding and modeling and stuff was for myself. It was my ego. It was for chicks. It was this or that. Now that I'm older, I got 3 beautiful princesses to take care of. And that's my drive to stay healthy, is to be around for them, to provide for them, to protect for them. And I'll be damned if I'm going to be in the hospital when they're older, stressing them out, making them take off from work because they're worried because daddy was in the hospital because he couldn't control what he put in his fucking mouth. I'll be damned before I ever let that happen again. And I will never put that stress on my children and my wife and my family and my friends and people who love and care about me. I will work out just like my buddy Dave until I'm 80, 90, until it's time to kick the bucket. I'll never stop working because I didn't go all through life to finish weak. I want to finish strong. I want to do the best I can so when I lay there and I've earned my rest through hard work, dedication, doing the best I can, contributing to society, raising a family, helping my community, that I can lay there with no regret and said, you know what, I did the best I did. I could. Now I can go. Now I've earned my exit from this life. Just a little piece of advice, folks. I love the fact that you guys entertain my thoughts, and I appreciate that you take the time to hear entertain what I'm saying. And thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you in my life. I feel blessed, and I thank God for all of you guys, and thank you for listening to my message. And if you feel free to comment or share my video if you feel it inspired you, but I'm serious about this. I want the best for everybody. So be strong, stay positive, keep fighting forward no matter what. Never give up. You can't lose if you never quit. All right, guys. Have a great day. God bless. Godspeed.